Happy June, it's audiobook month. We've got 1 day left, people. 1 day left. What a month. Ignore this. What is it? It needs an organisation, if you cannot tell. So today I thought we could talk about how you track your information. Like, how do you record the books you want to listen to, the narrators that you follow, that sort of thing. Are you a physical person? Are you a digital person? Like, obviously I know we've got our Goodreads, we've got our Storygraphs, Bookmori I know people use. I'm not going to mention the racist app because it's a racist app. And I know there are people that use it, but I also know they get paid to promote it. So, you know, that's a choice. I do like to have a physical thing. So I couldn't find something that for me fit my needs. So I created one, and I've shown it before, but I thought I would show it again. I am going to change it a little bit. Not change it, but do different variations of it. So yeah, I thought we could look at it again. So this is it, and it's an A4 size. So I bought a box of them, and when I tell you, when authors talk about Amazon and how they would buy like author copies and having problems, I think I bought 10. This colouring, they sent 4 different colours. It was all supposed to be the same colour. I can't actually remember what colour it's supposed to be. I think it was like a creamy colour, I think originally. They sent blue, which, perfect, because I do love blue. Pink, yeah, it was all variations. And I was like, okay, interesting. But it did allow me to do some tweaking, because originally I just had, I think, this on the back. But in the end, I think now it has a QR code. I think, I can't quite remember. But yeah, I threw it like together. So at the front, I just have this book belongs to, so you can fill like the information if you want to. And then we have the TBL. So I wanted a space to put the title and the author, the narrator, and then a check mark, so you can tick when you've done it, because we know what the TBL is like, right? We add things to it and then we forget it exists. And then notes. Come on, we're always going to need to add notes. So that is what that looks like. But then I was like, there are other things. So I think there's like 50 pages of that. This book doesn't have anything. It has things in it, but not for the purpose of this. This is like my demonstration one, because, and you'll see why, because things happened with this book. Then I have a narrator section, and so this one has narrator and then like their social media. So I have Facebook, Twitter, you know how long ago I did this, TikTok, Instagram, favorite co-narrator pairing, points of interest, favorite characters, favorite books, and notes. And this is where I would put, if I know they have a pseudonym, because, you know, we keep that shit in our personal information. And this is where I say things got a little unhinged, because I took it to a book signing and they started filling it in themselves. I didn't know they were going to do that. Samantha Brentmore filled it in herself. Carly Robbins filled in what her interests were. I did not know that was not what that was for. Points of interest were supposed to be like what I thought were like interests. But Carly Robbins likes cooking, baking, long walks and books. Kit Swan did a whole thing and it was just Shani's. No words. And of course it all bled through. It became a thing. So we call this our special one. And then so there's about 50 pages of that, and then there is a review section and 50 of this as well. And so with this, again, I didn't have what I wanted. So I have the title at the top, then I have the authors, because co-writers, right? Narrators, whether it's part of the series, the date started and finished, star rating, and then I break it down: story, narration, overall, spice level, the length, the genre, the tropes, any triggers, favourite quotes, and then thoughts. And so yeah, I think that's it for that, right? Yeah. But I thought what I want to do is actually break that down so that, I guess it's all in here and it's handy having it all in one thing, but it's also a pain in the ass to get to. So I want to break it down more so each individual one has its own little book as well. So I'm working on that, working on it. I'm also working on a little something to do while listening. I have been working on it a while, but I'm also something I'm doing by hand, but not by hand. I'm doing it on the computer, but I'm doing it like myself. It's not a program that's creating it. And it was funny because somebody said to me when I told them I was doing it, and they were like, what do you mean? You've just inputted it, right, and it's created it for you. I'm like, no, I've done it myself. And they're like, are you crazy? I mean, was that a rhetorical question? Of course I am. But it's something that I wanted because it's something that I would like to do when I'm listening, because I'm always looking for different things to do when I'm listening. And I think other people will like it. And so that is a work in progress. I had wanted it out last year. It did not happen. So my plan is this year, and I don't like to put timelines on because life happens, but I am going to cross everything and hope that it will be out in time for Christmas this year. That's my plan, and that's my goal. So I'm gonna need you guys to hold me accountable now that Kelly is gonna get the thing out for Christmas. And I have 6 months, right? So if you see me and you're like, what is she doing? She's not working on the thing. She should be working on the thing. If she's not editing, if she's not parenting, why is she not working on the thing? So feel free to shout at me and tell me to work on the thing. But yeah, these are available if you want one. But, you know, I just did it for me. So it's one of those things.